My mother told everyone I was infertile to explain why I wasn't having kids, so I announced my pregnancy at her birthday party. So I'd been with my boyfriend Alex for about 3 years when we finally got our own place last January. My mom Rachel was constantly asking when we were giving her grandkids, like every phone call, every family dinner, every time she saw us holding hands or just being happy together. It was honestly getting really annoying. But then something weird happened. She just stopped asking completely. Like overnight, the baby questions disappeared. I thought maybe she finally got the hint that we wanted to wait until we were more settled financially and emotionally ready for kids. Well, turns out, she'd been telling my entire extended family a completely different story. My cousin Emma mentioned it first at my aunt's barbecue in March. She pulled me aside by the potato salad table and said she was sorry to hear about my fertility issues, and that if I ever needed someone to talk to, she was there for me. I was completely confused and asked what she meant. That's when she told me my mom had been spreading the word that Alex and I had been trying for over a year, but couldn't get pregnant due to some medical problems I apparently had. She said my mom seemed really upset about it, and asked everyone to not bring up babies around me because it was a sensitive topic that made me cry. I was absolutely furious. I called my mom that same night and confronted her about it. She tried to play it off like she was protecting me from annoying questions, but I knew she was just embarrassed that her youngest daughter wasn't following her perfect timeline. She'd had my sister Katie at 23 and me at 25, so in her mind, I was already behind schedule at 26. The worst part was that Alex and I had actually been trying for about 2 months at that point, but we wanted to keep it private until we had news to share. Every time someone at family gatherings would quickly change the subject when kids came up, or give me these pitying looks, I felt sick knowing they all thought I was broken somehow. Then in May, I found out I was pregnant. 5 weeks along, due date in January. Alex and I were over the moon, but I was also plotting my revenge on my mom's lies. I decided to wait until her 55th birthday party in June to make my announcement, when all the relatives who thought I was infertile would be there. The party was at my uncle's house, about 30 people crammed into his backyard around folding tables and lawn chairs. My mom was wearing this bright pink dress she'd bought specifically for the occasion, holding court in the center of everything, talking about her new yoga classes and showing off photos from her recent trip to Florida. When it came time to give speeches, I stood up with my wine glass full of sparkling apple juice. I started off normal, talking about how my mom always taught me to be honest, and how family communication was so important to her. People were nodding along, expecting some sweet birthday message. Then I said, "That's why I know she'll be so happy to hear that Alex and I are expecting our first baby in January. We found out last month, and since mom's been so concerned about our fertility struggles, I wanted to share the good news with everyone here tonight." The silence was deafening. My mom's face went completely white, then bright red. My Aunt Linda actually dropped her plate of cake. My cousin Emma's mouth was hanging open. Everyone was looking between me and my mom, trying to figure out what was happening. My mom tried to recover by forcing this huge fake smile and saying how excited she was, but you could tell she was dying inside. The rest of the party was incredibly awkward, with people coming up to congratulate me while giving my mom confused looks.